Good morning everyone. I thought I'd take you on a little bit of a look-see at the caravan. Steve showed you the car, which you can see quite clearly there, and I thought I'd just introduce you to the van. Once we decided that we had this time on our hands, we decided to buy a little second-hand caravan, thus the RoadStar. It's a 1996. I'm told it's 1100 kilos, pretty stock standard, solid, clean, tidy, doesn't leak, and it's bloody comfortable. Tows well, and we're happy with it. Generally we just work with an awning. I am going to give you a tour of the inside, but I'm going to get in there and do a bit of a clean up first because hubby's been in there working, so things are scattered a bit. So I'll get back to you. Finally got round to giving you a bit of a quick tour inside the caravan. It is very simple. It's been raining here for about 3 or 4 days, so I haven't really been able to get it open. Anyway, starting from the top here, we've got fire safety equipment in place. Down below that tray there is a storage bay where there is a fire blanket as well, which once we arrive at our destinations, it comes out and is easily accessed. At the door I have one of these cheap Bunnings flip-on switches, which is bloody great because, you know, you come in, get out the caravan, you know, you've always got a little light that's not as heavy duty as these things, which are really bright, but they operate on the 12 volt or the 240 if need be. Little gas stove, full size oven, not much good to me. I don't cook, which you'll see as time goes on, but it's there if we need it. This tap situation here I'm not happy with, but it works. We store about 60 litres of water, which works with this pumping mentality. We could get a 12 volt water pump, but I don't think we'll be doing that either. Just moving around, there's no shortage of storage in the caravan. There's only the two of us. We don't need anything, but you know, there's no shortage. I've just repurposed this old stand that I had off a computer desk to put in here because I just thought the void there was a bit redundant, and it does give me extra shelving space, storage space, you know, place to put the suitcase when we come with our clothes and different bits and pieces, and it looks better, so I'm sure I'll put it to use. Extra workspace for the kitchen if I need it too, which isn't lacking really. It's got a big work area there, plus the sink and a smaller area over here in the corner, so it's pretty well covered. Little microwave, haven't actually used it yet. This fan, a lot of people know about this fan. I can't tell you what the name and the brand of it is, but I can tell you it's bloody good, and it doesn't do any draw on the battery at all, so, and it's been a lifesaver on a couple of hot trips. Beds, look, what can I say? It's all about comfort, you know. Hubby gets this one, which is a little bit longer and thinner. I get this one down the back here, which is a little bit wider, which is appropriately designed for our builds. Pretty comfy. Just I noticed underneath here, I've just got, you know, the foot puff, and that sort of just comes out, and we can chuck that on the floor and use that if we want to set up on the beds. And also I have thick back pillows, just some little budget stickers I've stuck on the walls just to give it a little bit of character. You know, I'm a bit of a psychedelic, so expect to see this get sort of pretty loud and leery. Yeah, so that's it. Hope you like it. Pretty simple. Does everything we'd like it to do. Oh, there's a funny one for you. Our last trip, I decided to open that window, and I unlocked it and wound it about 3 turns, and the whole bloody window fell off. Some clip up the top broke, allowing the frame to come apart, allowing the glass to fall out. So at the moment the whole thing is like just wedged in there, but we're taking it down on Monday to get the replacement clip and then undergo the necessary repairs. Yeah, amazing how much you miss that main window because it really pulls the air through the van. It's got these little open things here. The screens all need replacing. That'll happen over time. Again, not a big issue. Got to meet the washing basket. There's my little washing basket. He travels with me everywhere. I hate mixing clean washing with dirt washing, so he gets to come with me all the time. Mats obviously are catchments for the plethora of dog footprints and grit and grime that sort of inevitably enter a caravan. Helps keep it under control and tidy.